I'm here in Hyderabad, the city of Nizams. It's always a proud privilege to come back to this city. Yes, you all saw me in the last, the Fashion Week at the Novotel. I was a brand ambassador of Hyderabad Fashion Week. This time, I come again with another a brand ambassador position, that is Global IPR. Well, what is Global IPR? Global IPR is intellect property rights. It's originally initiated by T Series, which is located in Mumbai. And the president of T Series, the ex-president is Satish. So he is the crusader of India, who is Rajiv Gandhi Award winner for anti-piracy and adulteration of foods. And we all know anti-piracy and adulteration of foods is such a dangerous, devastating menace in the country. It's very important for us to be educated. I'm an educationist from Bangalore. I'm here to educate people and talk and share my views. And I have a vision in life that we need to make India a cleaner country and a country which is adulteration free for us to live in. When you talk about piracy, I am the anti-piracy spokesperson, which means piracy of any kinds, not only inclusive of music piracy, also software piracy and various piracies which are in the market, which is definitely hitting the economy in the bigger way. So definitely yes, piracy we all know when it comes to entertainment industry, because it's a very vast it's a very vast and a very broad sector to be touching with, but then when you look at it under the binocular, I think the amount of the funds which are acquired by piracy, which has been fed by the underworld, it's fed to the underworld, and also it is important for us to be educated and not encourage piracy at every level. So we know what's happening when we come out with a a new movie. A lot of people have been, the movies have been leaked, and everybody is trying to, copy that and try to sell in pirated grey market, which is very important. Today I'm here as a spokesperson, as Miss Earth. I felt it is always my responsibility to do something for the community. And it's a social responsibility as citizen of every country to do something good for our nation. So today it's a proud privilege to definitely be the spokesperson of Global IPR. I'm the brand ambassador of IPR, and we have we are trying to unify the governments of different states. We've spoken already to the to Gujarat Chief Minister, and we have taken his consent to come out with an anti-piracy cell, anti-piracy and adulteration of food cell. Cell is nothing but a unit in Andhra Pradesh first, and then we're going to come out with a cell in Bangalore, Karnataka. That is. We're going to have head office, which has been operated from Mumbai itself. And definitely, yes, Mr. Satish is the one who's, the founder person of Global IPR, anti-piracy. He's very well renowned, and he's done a lot of raids for piracy when it comes to, this kind of, topic. We all are alarmed. And being an educationist, I run schools. And I think it's important for us to educate people at different level to not somewhere encourage these kind of the grey market, the grey property basically. So I think if we encourage, it's gonna build, it's gonna be bigger, and it's gonna grow. And we are doing this indirectly without understanding the effects, the after effects of this particular the menace. So when you look at the adulteration of foods, India is the largest dump yard for adulteration of foods, and we all know we can't confidently drink water out of a tap like we do it in Great Britain. We can't do that because it's, if the water is not purified up to the level where we can, open the tap and just drink the water from there. And it's important for us to just not, neglect these kind of factors. So not our children, our grandchildren will be happy in, in drinking and, in enjoying, our artwork at this point of time. So I strongly feel that we need to, education is something, it's the most powerful tool in any economy. So there's no compromise for education, and there's no end to knowledge. So where I'm coming from as an educationist, and being the spokesperson of global IPR, I feel it is our responsibility, individual responsibility, to be alarming about such, life-threatening, consequences which we are going to be facing in the near future. So I think it is important for each one of us to shackle away from those, prejudiced thoughts about how to do it. Day in, day out, we're all talking about things like, yes, I'm going to do a project, Go Green project, or some social responsibility event. But how many of us really execute it and make a difference? I think we're here as a company, and me, Bhavya Gowda, Miss Earth, will definitely do, the possible thing, and whatever, is in my hand, and the company, through the company like IPR, we definitely going to make a difference in the global frontal. Yes, Mr. Satish was trying to figure out as to who's the right person to be the brand ambassador of global IPR. He wanted somebody definitely who is who's very who's accomplished in life, and definitely who's from the fashion industry. Why? Because he felt a lot of women out there, a lot of the young children out there, they look at fashion and entertainment as a very important integral part of their the personality development. So I think we can't neglect fashion anyway. So fashion may be of any kind, and it's it's different for different people, and they have their own way of defining fashion. But then yes, being a fashionista and coming from of a beauty pageant background, I think every beauty pageant holder is busy in a way or two by doing something for their nation and their country. So I think it is definitely, I plunged, I just plunged into this kind of an opportunity when it knocked my door, and definitely he was looking for an education, is definitely to educate people and tell this is not a way to do it. We have other ways of controlling such threatenment or such kind of a practice holistically, and in the longevity we'll definitely see a better future and a better tomorrow to live in. So thank you so much for always being a part of my life. I think I respect all the media people for giving me a platform and an opportunity to speak myself out. I've always believed in one thing, in myself, that I have this great vision in life. What lot of people do not know, they know me from outside, but the vision what I carry is way beyond boundaries. It's way beyond a territory. And you're where I am proving a lot to the world. And as the spokesperson of Global IPR, I definitely, request everyone to be part of us, join hands. And it's a unified effort of everybody to make a better country to live in. Today, tomorrow, and the following day, I think we'll definitely reap the benefits. At least if we can't see the benefits or the result of this particular, hard work, hard-earned effort of ours, definitely our children, our grandchildren will face, and will live in a better future and a better country. I feel it's very important for the government and the judiciary to be part of such a campaign, and I definitely feel that somebody, it need not be a politician or somebody who has this kind of a power to take an initiative to control such a menace as piracy. I feel it is important for schools and colleges, and even in your moral science books, you can definitely we have every small way can definitely result in a better future. Of course, when it comes to piracy, even in the rural areas, there's a lot of piracy. As I always told you, it is a broader view. It's a very deeper thing, to be encountered. But it cannot be completely washed away, because as we know, we are one of the most highest populated countries in the entire world. So it is important for us to take a little bit baby steps and try curbing it at state level. I think if all the states come together and do something, and the politicians of every state come forward and help us, which they're already doing. I'm really, I'm blessed to have known that people are making an effort and they're understanding the concept, of what is piracy, and we as anti-piracy crusaders of India, what is the vision and our thought process to definitely, do a combined effort, so we have, definitely a better future. And in the rural areas, definitely yes, I think we need to do something at the state level, at the cities first, and then slowly we need to find out as to who are these people who are taking these gray market stuff to different states and different rural areas, and we need to find out where the root cause of such problem is, and definitely encounter it at that level. The judiciary of India, the Supreme Court justice, is also with us, and definitely it is hand in hand for us to do it. It is I feel it is the responsibility of each one of us. I think if we stand by, and we as mentors, as leaders, and as educationists, we start spreading this message, and if we all understand the devastating effects of it in the later future or the near future, I think this will definitely, we can make an effort to curb or end such a practice. I can't guarantee, nobody can guarantee, what's going to happen, with this effort. But definitely, we are here. Our continued support is there to curb this practice from the root level, and then we start tackling it bit by bit. And I think we definitely can do something. Definitely the governments are helping us, politicians are helping us, and yes, the educationists are helping us, and the youths definitely, I think, will understand where I am coming from. I am the youth, and I think I am the voice of a lot of millions out there who definitely think anti-piracy and adulteration of foods is eating up our economy in a bigger way. I think it's important. It need not be me, singly me, who's doing something towards such a big cause. I think the day you realize where I'm coming from and what is the inner force of my voice and my views, I think when you open up your views and start joining with me, it will become very big, and I'm sure it will definitely alarm this entire menace, and chase us off out of the economy and have a better future to live in. Thank you so much. Thank you.